We're back. Hey.
Hi.
Man,
What you doing?
I don't know. I've been here for 36 hours straight. My clothes just keep changing color. But we're almost ready. Got these seats in. They are parallel, symmetrical, height correct, etc. I think the next step is to have a little fun. All this mundane business of mounting steering, gas tank, seats. I mean, man, it can only take so much. Time to get a little creative. I got these cool lights. They're from my friend Barry on Instagram. He's Buggy Trash Dad. I guess he's the father of the Buggy Trash. I don't know. Cool cat.
Super cool.
You'll meet him. He's doing some work on the engine that I'm going to stick in this. But he's been an off-roader, like, I don't know, I think he's like ancient. He's like old. I mean, he's been doing this for a long time.
Super old school. He
Check
actually
these
gave
out.
me my first ride on a dune.
At Dumont. Jamie went. We're there having a couple beers. She'd never been in a dune buggy before, right? So we meet Barry and his family, and it's dark, right?
Dark.
And so Jamie's like, oh, the wonder of the sand dunes. It's so beautiful out here. Barry's like, hey, come on, let's go for a ride, right? They have a good time. They're blasting around. Jamie comes back all exhilarated. Night passes, and then we wake up, and she sees the freaking competition hill at Dumont.
That I
And
went
she's like,
on.
we went. I'm like, yeah, you were like way up there.
And to add to the story, I'm literally terrified of heights. Like really bad. Like
But you're
where
not
I'm
afraid of the
immobilized.
dark.
No, I'm not
proves
afraid of the dark.
Yeah. So needless to say, we did not go to the top of Comp Hill the next day. Oh no, you went in Judy's buggy.
Yeah, then I went with Judi, the Amazing Judi, and
Yeah.
her super buggy.
They got a V8 round.
Oh my.
The
I
business.
felt like I was flying. It was pretty, like, their setup is a wee bit more complicated than this.
Yes.
But yeah,
Again,
that
this
was
is-
pretty
this is
exhilarating
first-
too.
This is first generation stuff, so I don't think this car is going to the top of Comp Hill.
No.
But it can carve around. It can skate the dunes a bit.
But check out Dumont Dunes online if you've never heard of it. It's really, really, really cool.
It's amazing.
Yeah, literally.
So, all that being said, I'm just sitting around here fiddling with this stuff. Don't mind me. Just going to talk a little bit about these lights. They're the OG KC halogens. Yes, they use some amperage, but they're super bright. They get hot. Nothing like the LEDs we have today. But it fits the theme, right?
Totally.
I have two lights. We'll be facing forward in the classic, I don't even know if you can say this, something about Mickey and the ears. That D company might have a problem with even stating that, but mouse ears, right?
You get the gist.
The classic lights.
Very cool, I like it.
But look at the wall. Look up there. There's more. Oh, yes. A gift from another friend, a dude who likes the show, and he's like, I got what you need, bro.
And here they are.
So, actual KC lights with the proper smiley sunglass covers. I mean, what says 70s more than that? So I'm going to weld this tab right to this, other one on the other side. Shall we?
You shall.
Now that we came out of our little introduction banter, let's get back to work. I don't want to burn these seats. Put up this card. I do this a lot, especially if something's painted or flammable or whatever. Just a quick shield, right? I'm gonna weld like that. Sparks go away from the upholstery. You can use metal. I used to have this big fiberglass cloth, but it was so itchy I stopped using it. But just anything to keep the fire from happening, as we experienced yesterday. So that's there, that's there. And again, I'm not thinking over technical in any of this project. It's just gonna look like it was built by somebody in their backyard back in the day. Gonna tack that one with a light tack, match the other side. That way I can bend these tabs a little bit if they look a little bit out of alignment.
I'm gonna go over.
Yeah, and already you can see from this angle. Check this out. See? Look at these. This is what I was talking about yesterday. From this angle here,
Oh.
these tubes are nice and straight, and you can immediately see the crooked thing. So that tack is there. I might be able to twist that, and it might pop off. We'll see. Nope, there it is. It's right about to fall off, but it's straight. And hit that with another tack while it's good. Watch your eyes. So both the tube and the tab are 1/8 inch steel thickness. So you hear I just get in there with the welder.
I'm using my phone today.
Our robot arm was behaving.
The robot arm. It's got a glitch.
What's the term? Skynet just became self-aware. It's taking over. The Terminator hand came to life.
I like the robot arm. I don't know. I messed with it and it was like, no. So,
Something happened, but we'll see.
TCB.
Microphone's still working.
what'd you say?
I said, hopefully the microphones are still working.
It's still got a solid blue light. People like that voiceover though. There was like a lot, like they really enjoyed the commentary.
All right, so I could see this one was in an accident. Probably why they're in the basket instead of on the car. It's a little bit bent. That doesn't apply to me. It's gonna work. Set up our safety card. Put our light in place to match the other one. Trying to find anything to grab onto here. These gloves. It's gonna sit back. Oops. Alright. How about that? Sometimes the welder will stick in there, like it just did. Here it just came free. Just a little whack like that will get that wire flowing again. Especially when it's been running hot and dirty like I've been with this rusty stuff. You get some backfire, some spittle as it were, and things start to get a little bit sticky. So that looks pretty parallel. Let's take a look from the front. Yeah. Yeah, this one's high. I'm gonna push that down. Maybe I'll lift that one up. No, I think I'll push that one down. With a big old squeeze on my giant channel locks. I'll be right back. Let me find
He'll be
this.
right back.
The shop is getting messier and messier. This is day, what is
75
this? No,
million.
this is day 8 of double tasking.
Yeah, so Ian is double up-guessing right now.
Building 2 things at once, which
We're not talking about it.
it's not really a big deal until you consider the timelines.
So he's doing double work, double filming,
Yeah.
but it's all for the love.
It's all for the cause.
It's all for
All
the
for the
love.
cause. All right, we weld this together.
Because we definitely want to do some spring dune buggying out in the desert.
There's an old school buggy reunion at Glamis in
When
March.
is that? It's in March?
I don't know if I'm gonna make it, but
Oh man, next year.
ready?
Ready.
These tabs have a hole in the center, so I'm just going to go right down and plug weld that right through. Plug weld is when you're welding through a hole in one piece of material, grabbing the underneath part and plugging it shut just like that. Got a little before and after if you'd like to witness.
Okay.
Little hole in the tab, so you could see the other material right through the bottom. You weld that, and look at this end result. It's a little plug.
Oh.
It's almost like a rivet in
And
there.
it's crazy. You can feel the heat coming from the metal.
Oh, you don't even know. That's me.
Oh, God. Making me blush over here.
Yeah, baby. All right. I guess I'll just come around. Just some happy little welds all around the perimeter. We're just thinking about holding these lights in place. No real other task. All right, that being said, that's a full frontal view on the lighting situation. But I'm gonna ask you one question. First, let me set up the scenario. You're out there in the desert. It's night, because the desert is so hot in the daytime. You ride a lot at night. You're going up a hill. You realize you're not gonna make it. You're not gonna turn around. You're stuck, you're stopped, it's pitch black.
What do you do?
Down the hill is pitch black.
That's a long ways.
You're gonna put in a reverse light. You flip on that reverse light, coast on down backwards.
So you don't flip on down the hill.
Ask me
You gotta
how I
go.
know.
You gotta go straight back down.
Ask me
How
how
do
I
you know, Ian? Do you want to talk about it?
Well, there was this one time at Texas Canyon when I was a naive New Yorker trying to go off-roading for my very first time. I came down the hill. I tried to do the Dukes of Hazzard reverse and go. I did not slide.
It's
I went
not funny.
end over end over end. Guess who wasn't wearing a seatbelt? Guess who broke their clavicle, their spine, and bruised their hip so bad the entire side of my body was purple for months?
That's like straight trauma alert stuff.
My friend John, if he's here online watching, thank you, John. Pretty much saved my freaking life. Seriously, I was living in my shop, and he was just like, dude, like, come over, just like soak in the bathtub or something.
You really should have went to the
I
emergency
should
department.
have, but I did not. All right, I don't know. Maybe we should measure this. What do you think? I mean, we're gonna do this once. Let's do it right.
Okay. Trying to find the right angle.
Let's just say between these is 24. Put a little mark at 12. Because so far, that gas tank was an inch off. We don't need the light being an inch off. All right, so that's that. I'm gonna come in and stick it. Whoop, I said you're gonna need a ground. Come on, Rust. Two lights forward, one light back.
So when it like pops like that, you're welding through rust?
Well, a little bit. You know, it's an electrical arc, it's electrical current, so if it's a dirty surface, once it gets started, I mean, you can see the steel weld is nice and clean. So a sane man would probably clean the rust off.
Yeah, because somebody asked that about, do you clean the metal?
Yeah, if I was building an airplane or a spaceship or something that was really important, I
An
wouldn't be
airplane
using
or
this
a
material.
spaceship or UFO, you know.
Right.
That's funny.
But for an old school buggy, somebody also commented about the roll cage actually doing nothing. I was like, yeah, I agree, but look at all the old school buggies.
Yeah.
To call it a roll cage, I think all it's going to do, if it flips, is save that beautiful exhaust from getting too smashed.
If we really, like, we don't go sick.
No.
We like to cruise.
It's more of a
So,
touring
a
vessel.
touring, yeah. Like we like to just chill, listen to music, have some soda, and just kind of tour around the desert and just check things out.
Look at that chrome. All of a sudden starting to look very authoritative with the lights on top. The project I did, the Pinterceptor, the 4x4 Pinto,
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that looks great.
the guy donated these light covers for that, but I couldn't let him go. You know, everybody's got their little thing that they like, and I remember as a kid seeing the big trucks with those gumbo monster mutter tires. You know, it was a thing in the 80s.
And they're hard to find now.
This style is, yeah.
Because when we were wanting to put them on another buggy, we looked all over the internet, like scoured.
They're
the
discontinued,
internet.
yeah.
And that particular one.
We
yeah.
did find brand new in the box pack too, but I'm not opening that. That was another gift.
Yeah. The people that support Ian's work in the show are really, really generous with cool stuff. They like to see it featured. So if you're watching and you donated these, do you remember who donated them? Thank you
Dusty
so
as the
much.
day they left.
I
the
love
rest
them.
off
Oh
over
my
there.
gosh. Got a personality.
Yeah. Let's roll this outside and take a quick look.
All right.
It's always important to put it out there once it's starting to take shape. These back tires are bunk. The front tires are all dried out. I actually have a set of wheels.
Uh-oh.
Hey, don't forget to take your ground off. I have a set of wheels that I'll be using out in the desert, and then a set of wheels for the sand, specifically the sand dunes.
Persephone, there's your boyfriend.
These two are from the same planet.
So here's Persephone, the other dune buggy that Ian gifted me when we got married. And yeah, they're going to be some dueling buggies.
When I had the full-bodied Bug, the Class 11 style, all steel. Oh, look at that fire. Can you capture that? Can you zoom in?
Let's see.
You could tell smoke signals forever
yeah.
out here in the desert. Something's burning.
Ruh-roh. What were you going to say? What were you saying?
Oh, I had the full-bodied Bug, steel car, and Jamie would whomp me. That buggy there is so fast in comparison.
He put a really big engine in the back. I was like, holy smokes, that's
Yeah.
a lot of.
But I think we got a race now. This thing is like, I don't know, not half the weight, but look, it's so much lighter than yours.
Love it.
Well, I got an idea. It involves this tow strap. I think you should give me that camera because I'm taking over.
I'm in.